Hello, welcome to Cisco Vive Extra, live from Cisco Live. I am Jennifer Geisler, and with me today I have Sujai Hajela. And I am so excited to have him here today because he is Vice President of Network Management. And if you haven't heard about Cisco Prime yet, you're missing out, and it's great to have you here. I know you're busy, there's a lot of excitement around Cisco Prime, but thanks for your time right now.
Thanks, Jennifer.
So, Cisco Prime, tell us all about it.
Oh, I am as excited, if not more, Jennifer. It's just been an amazing show for us because we've come out with the Cisco Prime for the enterprise. It is a network management strategy from Cisco, which is based on a network service-centric foundation as opposed to a box management. And the exciting thing about it is that people are really resonating with this message. We've had a lot of customers come by. We've had a lot of people from analysts and press saying, wow, this seems interesting. And really the key aspect which we are bringing forward is when we are looking at a network, when we are trying to simplify the deployment of the networks, when we are trying to make sure that we effectively reduce the total cost of ownership for the customer, we do it in a way that it's very easy to consume the technology. And the way we do it is the focus is on you, the user, who is maybe on an application, a voice, a video session going on, and when we use that focus or that user to look at how that user is interacting with the network. The traditional approach has been you have a problem, you get into the network, and you go bottom up.
Yeah.
However, the approach for Cisco Prime is we focus on the problem the user is having and go from the user down. So a more robust, more efficient approach to management of the network today.
And absolutely, I mean, you have a whole booth dedicated to Cisco Prime here on the show floor right down row 1800. And I mean, great, it's a large booth, there's demos all the way around it. And that's what was so different about it, is that it was from a user perspective.
Absolutely.
And it just made it, for me, because I'm not a network management expert, but from a user standpoint, I can understand it now. I'm like, oh, thank you very much, because that relates to make my experience better, which is, I think the ultimate goal of an IT group is to make sure that you have positive user experience.
Absolutely. I think you hit the crux of the situation. A positive user experience is what we are all about. And frankly, the way we make it real is by making sure that the tools we provide to the customer under Cisco Prime allow the customer to consume Cisco's technology efficiently. We fundamentally simplify the deployment of Cisco technology. We fundamentally allow the customer to use the technology to the benefit of the application and not trying to force fit the technology in it. Because in Cisco, we have a lot of innovation. We talk about EnergyWise, we talk about MediaNet, which is fundamentally driving the video and all. But with Cisco Prime, the customer is now able to take advantage or leverage these fundamental innovations coming out of Cisco.
Well, that's what, and also what I noticed about this major innovation is that when we were at the main booth, which is right behind us here, that Cisco Prime was part of the collaboration, it's part of the borderless networks, so it's very pervasive. I mean, now that you've released it across the whole entire network, everywhere from the data center, cloud apps to borderless networks, right? That's just not a smoke and mirrors demo, is it?
No, it's absolutely real, Jennifer, and that's why we actually released 4 products under the Cisco Prime umbrella.
Okay.
And there was NCS, the Network Control System, which was about converged access.
Okay.
Then you have Cisco Prime Collaboration Manager, and I don't know whether you looked at the demo, because at the keynote, Padma actually demonstrated Collaboration Manager.
I know, that was awesome.
Right.
Nice job.
And then you have Cisco Prime Network Analysis Module, which is actually analyzing the network at Cisco Live. So if you're walking down the aisle when you come to the floor, you can actually see, and we found out that the biggest hit link is Facebook. You've got Facebook, you've got LinkedIn. What we are not able to figure out, Cirque du Soleil also was in the top 10 links being hit.
Oh my goodness.
But the key aspect is with Cisco Prime, we go from borderless networks to collaboration architectures to data center and virtualization architecture. So with Cisco Prime is really a glue which is bringing all these architectures together, making it simple for the customer to consume, and fundamentally reducing the total cost of ownership when they look at deploying a Cisco network as compared to maybe a good enough network.
Right. Now I have a question. I mean, we have a great audience, over 15,000 people here, over 40,000 people virtually. So what should they do next? You know, they'll go to the virtual site or they'll stay here, they'll see all this great Cisco Prime. Then after the show, what should they do next?
So first, of course, in the show, they should sign up for the NOC tour or they can go for the demos.
Okay.
But right after the show also, they can go to cisco.com/go/prime and get a full view of what's happening in Prime and what is the way we are looking at it. And frankly, we actually allow the customer to evaluate Cisco Prime products. They can go to the site, sign up, and get an evaluation license and try it out.
Okay, well this is great because, Sujai, I never think I would be excited about network management, but I think Cisco Prime, based on the fact that it has a user orientation, gives us all a reason to be excited about it. So thanks for sharing and keep up the great work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jennifer. Have a great day.
Thank you. Well, signing off for Cisco Vive Extra, I'm Jennifer Geisler. Thanks for watching this episode.